Good morning. Honda and Nissan to develop electric vehicles together. Nissan and Honda announced on March 22nd that they will work together in developing electric vehicles and auto intelligence technology, areas where Japanese car makers have fallen behind. The chief executives of Nissan Motor Company and Honda Motor Company appeared together at a news conference in Tokyo to announce that Japan's second and third biggest automakers will look into potential areas for collaboration. The details of the non-binding agreement are still being worked out, both sides said. The executive said the companies will develop core technologies together, but their products will remain different. Nissan chief executive Makoto Uchida stressed that speed is crucial for the companies in developing technological solutions. We don't have time, he said. It is significant that we have reached this agreement based on the mutual understanding that the Honda and the Nissan face common challenges. The world's automakers are rapidly shifting towards electric vehicles as concerns grow about emissions and climate change. But Japanese automakers have fallen behind rivals such as Tesla of the US and BYD of China in developing EVs, partly because they have historically been so successful with combustion engine vehicles. Yes, Toyota Motor Corp, the world's largest automaker, has often said the world is not ready for a complete shift to EVs, in part because of the lack of a charging infrastructure, and instead has pushed hybrids, which have a combustion engine in addition to an electric motor. But Toyota is also expected to increase its EV production in coming years. Compared to other Japanese car makers, Nissan is ahead because it was among the first to produce an EV with its Leaf, which went on sale in late 2010. High expectations for the Nissan-Honda agreement were reflected in sharp increases in stock prices of both companies on March 21st after a Japanese media report said a Nissan-Honda deal might be in the works. Their shares continued to rise the following day, with Nissan finishing 3.2% higher and Honda rising 1.7%. Discussion. What are your thoughts on Honda and Nissan's agreement? Very nice, very nice. Yeah. Decision making is very slow in Japan, so very good. Do you find it surprising that Japanese car makers have fallen behind when it comes to EVs? No, actually, I've learned that from someone on the YouTube. So, when do you think EVs will outnumber combustion cars? Does your country have good EV charging infrastructure? If you were buying a new car, would you consider getting an EV? Yeah, if it's stylish. What are the most popular automakers in your country? What car makers do you consider to be the most reliable? What's the nicest car you've ever been in? What features would you want your next car to have? What do you imagine a typical car will be like 50 years from now? I have no idea.